Stark Varg. What's going on, guys? So I found something on Copart. Oh, Stark Varg. 2025 Stark Varg EX. It's got a little problem, but I think I can fix it. So anyway, pretty excited. I'm in Pennsylvania right now. Drove most of the night last night to get here. Gonna load her up on the old camper trailer here. What's going on? Okay, so I am back at home. It's a day later. We're picking up this Stark Varg, so let's get this thing unloaded. Actually, it's already out of the trailer, but let's get it hooked up, moved over to the shop, and start taking this thing apart. I gotta go find my cameraman, and then I'll get this thing rolling. Right, let's get this thing tore apart. What do you guys think? You get it tore apart?
Yeah.
See what we need to fix?
Yeah, we just need to fix the front end or the back end.
Well, the back's not too bad. So
Back's
it looks
not that bad. It's just
like we got a broken wheel. We've got a broken triple clamp. We got some bearings that are screwed up. And then, come get this angle, Easton.
Hold on.
If you look at the back wheel, get like right like this. If you look at the back wheel to me looks like it's like this. Look how it
Oh
eyes.
yeah.
The bike's straight, but the back wheel's like
Yeah.
so I'm possibly bent swing arm or something. But let's
Yeah,
get this thing set up. We'll get our tools, and then we'll be back with you guys.
Okay.
All right, so we're getting this thing, got this thing pretty well tore down to at least the major problems. But I thought I'd show you this.
Really
Little history
bad.
on this bike. Well, I don't really know any history on this bike. Some of you guys may have known that, let me see, get some good light here. There we go. So I'm a body man by trade, right? So I fixed wrecked cars for a long time, full-time production body man. So over the years on the side, I've bought a lot of things from Copart and insurance auctions and fixed them and sold them. And it's always kind of been my little side hustle. So, you know, pretty much everything you can see here came from Copart, minus the Bobcat and minus the kids. They didn't come from Copart.
Yes, we did. I remember you won us.
I won you at auction?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like $1.
Anyway, so I was browsing Copart like I usually do, and came across the Stark Varg, and you know, I ride some dirt bike. If you walk over here, I have a problem with dirt bikes. There's another Stark Varg. There's my other one that I converted to electric mountain bikes. You guys probably know the crotch rocket powered go-kart. Came across the Stark Varg at auction, and it's the Stark Varg EX. So it's like the enduro, the enduro model. So it's street legal. So I was like, dang, I'm gonna watch this thing. So anyway, I watched the auction, and I bought it. Thought it would be maybe a good YouTube video. That's what happens when you I don't know what happened to this bike, but it hit something pretty hard. But it broke the triple tree there, obviously. Broke the wheel pretty bad. And what else? The forks are fine. I'm glad the forks are fine. I was kind of worried about the forks.
Is the battery okay?
Battery's okay. I charged the battery up last night. It's 100% charged. So
otherwise it might probably be unstable.
yeah, the battery, that's an expensive part to change.
It is an expensive part.
Although technically this bike is still under warranty.
Warranty?
Yeah.
What does that mean?
Warranty means when you buy something brand new, if anything happens to the bike, like if the battery goes bad or something like that, that they'll replace it for free for 2 years.
Oh,
It's a 2025. Yeah, so that's good. Triple tree's busted. There's a little dent. I don't know if you guys can see it right here in the frame. A little dent right there.
Good.
And I'm guessing that's from when this thing broke. When this thing broke.
Oh, that's what. Oh man.
Yeah, so that dent is when this thing broke, it went inside the head tube there.
It must have
and
hit
put a
something
dent.
really. It must have really.
Yeah. So the race is still in there. So I think, you know, it is dented there, but I don't think that's a major deal. I think we can live with that. I was a little worried about that, but it looks like that'll be okay. So that's good. I don't have to replace the frame. Just got to order a triple tree, triple clamp, new bearings, new seals. We'll basically rebuild the front end. I found one of these on eBay already, so that's cool. Some new plastics. I've actually been pretty surprised with these bikes. You can parts aren't really that expensive for the Stark Varg on the website. I've been pretty happy about that. So I'm gonna put the camera back on the stand, time-lapse style, and I want to tear apart the rear as well. I have a feeling like the swing arm is bent. What do you think? Does it look bent to you? Yeah.
Another cool thing is that I noticed is that remember when we bought for your other Stark Varg?
Yeah.
In here, remember how we bought all the paneling for it and stuff? And
Yeah.
the covering, and
All
it
new
came with all
plastics.
the extra stuff.
I know. Yeah, you buy
That was really
plastics. You buy the plastic kit. It's like $100. You get all the plastics. It comes with a chain guide, and it came with all kinds of extra parts and pieces. So it's pretty cool.
One of them, we didn't even know what it was.
I know. Right at the parts, we didn't even know what the part was. Yeah, exactly. So anyway, yeah, it looks like something's out of kilter back here. So in my mind, it's either got a bent axle, maybe a bent rear axle, which that would be nice if that's what it was, because that'd be a pretty cheap, inexpensive fix. Worst case scenario, the rear swing arm could be bent or twisted, but man, I can't see that. It's like a really heavy-duty cast part there. So I don't think that could be the problem. It could be, but hopefully the rear axle's bent, and that's why that rear wheel is kind of off kilter. But yeah, so far so good. I don't see any major frame damage. The battery charged up. We do have the little forged carbon piece here is broke, but that's not even that expensive. I think that's like $100 on the website. So
and
the plastic, yep, the plastic's ripped. So all right, so we'll get one of those forged carbon. We always in the shop, that's a running joke, forged carbon. That doesn't make sense. Anyway, looks cool, but it doesn't make sense.
How does that?
Forged carbon, forging is like when you take a piece of metal and get it really hot, and then you smash it with a really big hammer. And when you do that, it's supposed to like squish all the molecules of the metal together and make it really strong.
And what's the carbon part of that?
Carbon fiber is carbon fiber strands in resin. So you just lay it up. you know, so it doesn't really make sense that it would be, it's not forged. It's not like you smashed it into the mold or something. It's just a dumb word that the industry has given that style of carbon fiber. So anyway, all right, put you on the back on the stand, and let's finish tearing this thing down. So there we have it, guys.
That's pretty cool.
She's all tore down. I think I have every broken piece off of it.
Hopefully.
Looks like, I'm trying to decide if this is bent. Yeah, I think it's okay. And subframe, I think that's probably okay. Like I said, I think we got everything tore off the bike here. I'll give you a little overview. So we got the front tires, obviously bent. Triple clamps. That's called triple clamps. Got this little forged carbon, a little shroud. She's broken there. Forged carbon, Easton.
Oh, okay. I get it.
It's forged.
Oh, and it's not forged because it's carbon fiber.
But it's broken. The forged carbon didn't hold up to that.
But it was.
But it is a cool part, I have to say. So I'm gonna see how much these are. I don't think they're that bad. I think I pulled these up earlier. So anyway, it looks like this one's broken. I think this little guy is okay. And then this main piece. This main piece I could probably live with, but if it's not very expensive, we'll just get it anyway. So that's busted. Okay, and then what else is broken? Plastics. It's ripped here, so we'll get a new plastic kit, make it look fresh. It's missing a turn signal light here, which I don't think I'm gonna put back on right now. I'm not gonna be driving this thing on the road, so it's not important to me. So I'm probably not gonna worry about that. So yeah, plastic kit, all that's good. The forks are, I think, are good. They're okay. What else here? The front brake line here does have a couple kinks in it, so I may see if I can get a new one of those. We'll definitely use the seat again. Yep. But yeah, the forks are fine. Rear wheel.
Yeah, basically everything.
I think everything's fine on the rear wheel. I don't see any problems there.
I'm sure there's anything.
Everything looks straight. So yeah, I think that's it. So that's not bad. It's not bad. That seems like a lot, but I don't think it's too bad. Oh, and then one other thing. This thing, they use like a smartphone for their display.
Oh yeah, it's really cool.
Yeah, it's pretty cool. But this little contraption here holds the phone. So I gotta get one of these. That's like $80. I think I saw on the website. $80. That's pretty cheap. I mean, that's a pretty fancy piece for $80. It's all CNC machined. You know, pretty cool part. I get one of those. The phone's in the house charging. I'll definitely be removing the rear view mirrors. No, we're good. And what else? Oh, that was for the this little bracket here is for the arc busters. So I think that's it. I think that'll be the first video on this little project. Hope you guys like it. I know it's not my typical fabrication video where we're fabricating things, but I thought maybe, you know, there's not too many Stark Vargs wrecked. You know, you don't see too many Stark Vargs driving down the street. So
Let's try stuff new.
yeah, it's good to try stuff new.
Do a whole bunch of stuff over, it might get a little boring.
Right. Some of these kind of projects are kind of fun because they don't take forever. You know, a lot of the fab custom stuff in the shop there, it takes years sometimes to get some of that done. Whereas these projects, kind of fun, just nut and bolt. It's not a big deal. So anyway, so that's where we're at. Yeah. Appreciate you guys for watching. What do you think, Easton?
I think that's awesome.
And stay tuned for part 2 when I have all the parts here. And we'll put this thing back together. And then we'll take it for a rip. Maybe Easton will drive it. Bye. What'd you do, Eyes? Eat inside, eating your baguette. Nice. You can't find good help these days. They always run off for popsicles and baguettes and things.
Also, ice pops.
Maybe in the next video we'll have the Frenchies.
Yeah.
That way maybe some girls will watch our videos, because girls like French bulldogs because they're so cute. What do you think, Ives?
I want to go get one.
No, next video.
Oh.
Stay tuned for the next video of repairing, fixing the Stark Varg, putting the new parts back on it. We'll get the French bulldogs on the video, so make sure your girlfriends and wives tune in.
Yeah,
and then we'll take this thing for a rip. All right, guys, peace out.